Is it bad that I still use my Christmas mug?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, right.
Ready?
No, wait. I feel like I might burp. Can I just see you quickly?
She wants to see what she looks like.
If I could get you guys just to squidge over that way just a little bit.
Oh, come on, Dad.
Me as well?
Yeah, off you go. Is the mic in the right place?
Yeah.
Can you hear my voice?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You don't need a mic, do you?
Yeah, no, actually, probably don't. So, my name is Lucie Rebeck. I'm 16 years old and I live at home with my mum, my dad, my brother and my sister, but my brother and sister are currently at unis. I have a chronic illness which I've had since I was about 13. I am trying to get back into dance, which is proving quite difficult. So I attend one dance class a week on a Monday and I do tap, modern and jazz. And yeah, jazz. So I've done my bronze and silver in jazz, and then I've got gold left, but I've chickened out of it because I have really bad anxiety about my dance exams, because I did my bronze dance exam 2 weeks before I lost all ability to move. I really wanted to dance, like that's the only passion of my life. It was the first thing that I'd found that I loved, like performing arts, that was where I wanted to go. I had a college in mind. It all just went in like one go.
Lucie is my little baby, who's now 16, is not a baby anymore, she hates you saying that. So she's at Farnborough doing media and sociology. And no, she's always been quite easy going actually, fits in really well with the family. I don't think you've had a choice, you've just been passed from pillar to post really and had to sort of go along with everything else that everyone else is doing. But no, she's been really a sunny, bright, friendly, sociable, outgoing girl. She did go to St Crispin's school and then she changed in year 8 to the Holt school in Wokingham, and everything's fine. She settled in really well, made friends and everything, no problems whatsoever. And then it was just really odd. She just kept coming home from school saying she'd been feeling sick. The teacher said she should get checked for asthma, so we did that. We just continued going backwards and forwards to the GP for various sort of minor sort of health issues really. By then we'd been in and out of hospital with various investigations for the sort of sudden stomach pains, and she actually had her appendix removed on one of these visits to A&E. And we went back to the doctors, we went back to A&E, and it was just this mystery over what it was. It got to another sort of year went past really, and then she then had another really nasty flare-up where she was in hospital again. She got discharged, but on the day we were discharged, she came back with spine pain, really bad pain down the back.
I was just about to turn 15, and while my friends were going to parties and doing all the things that like normal teenagers would, I was sat in a room with a psychologist, and she turned around to me and said, "How do you know you're going to get better? How do you know?" I said, "I do not care how long this is going to take. I do not care if it takes 6 months, 6 weeks or 6 years, or you tell me now I'll never walk again," because I just wanted to keep pushing through.
This is where things got really, really bad, and then it was half term, so I remember vividly being that week where you had some exams and some dancing, some nice things to look forward to, so we had to cancel everything. She then, every day, would get weaker and weaker. Her legs just sort of, in the end, sort of buckled, and she was dragging them along, and then they were buckling, and she couldn't. They just went completely, she just couldn't weight bear. It just went worse day by day, to the point where she then you couldn't even feel them then, it just completely went. So she couldn't stand up, couldn't move.
And to look back at old videos and be like, that was my first time walking, which was literally taken there or outside the front of the house.
For me, lifting Lucie in and out the car to get into a wheelchair when you just want to go to a shop, and then you come back and you get out the wheelchair, it's really physically hard work. And at the end of the day, we were carrying her up the stairs and down the stairs.
It was physically
it
demanding.
Was really hard work.
You have pain every single day. It doesn't go, it doesn't leave you. Even when it does go, you still remember it. My mum would come over to me to give me a hug because I'd be crying in pain, and I'd say, "Just don't touch me. Please please don't touch me, because if she touched me, the pain would just get so much worse. So when you want the comfort of your own family, and when you just want your parent, your brother, your sister, your friend to just say it's going to be okay and hug you, they can't, because they're just going to cause so much more pain. And that was what it was like living every single day for about a year and a half with me. I feel like me and Mum have grown so much closer. We were really close anyway, because we're really similar personality. Like, I'm said to be a mini version of Mum. I think the illness just brought us even closer, because Mum stopped work for me, and I think anyone would do that for their child. Recently I had an appointment in Southampton to see someone who sorts out my stomach. I was driving up with my mum, and I turned around and said to her, I'm really proud of myself, because I have some sort of life now, and I have some sort of future. I could potentially go to university. I never thought in a million years I'd turn 17, and I am here and I am walking, and that is like the most amazing thing for me. The thing that made me so resilient to keep walking, to keep going, to keep pushing my way through this illness was the fact that I wanted to just defeat the odds. I wanted to be that kid that could walk again. Yet here I am, like 2 years later, standing on the same ground that you were wheeling me down. I just wanted to prove to people that chronic illnesses and the illness I had, whatever it is, a disability, that you can have a life still after it. If I could say anything to teenagers now, whether you're fully able or disabled, or you're going through something mentally or physically, just keep going.